Go. Irving to Durant. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To James. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Number 23.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Goes 2 for 2.
I like that.
Los Angeles, they have it. James to Lillard. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant across the timeline. Lead is 2. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
There it is, Al Horford. Missed his first, that one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To James. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Curling inside. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. LeBron into the front court. Up 5. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To James. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And he makes them both.
Nowitzki. And number 17.
Lakers ball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Lillard to Nowitzki. To Lillard.
Big pick right there.
Anthony Davis swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To James.
Remaining in the first quarter.
Walker to James. Going to launch beyond the arc. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Nowitzki to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 4. Good start.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Watch that cutter. Screen come on your left.
James to Aldridge. Oh, he had it. Redick to Horford. Lillard to Horford. Has a look. And he hits.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll gather the troops and talk things over. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker to Paul George.
Take coming.
James against Karl Anthony Towns. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter is complete, and this one's all tied up. $14 our score after one. Let's do it here in the second quarter.
Wins tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Lillard to Thompson. LeBron James. He's 2 for 2 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 2. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Lillard, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. To Thompson. Lillard to James. From long range. Buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Minute gone by in this second quarter. He gets it.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Lillard. To Nowitzki. Lillard. He was all over him. To Aldridge. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Lillard, defended by Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. And he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Damian Lillard, couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. James into the front court. They're down 3. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Antetokounmpo cleans it up. Horford to Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 for 7.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving to Durant.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Kevin Durant. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here we go. I got him.
Shot from in close, no good. It's James controlling the offense. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lillard. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 3.
Kevin Durant.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. To Adetokunbo. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Adetokunbo. Runner here won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Aldridge. You've got to get that one to go. Giannis with it up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll try to design something here to get a late bucket before the halftime buzzer. Time to shuffle things up. Russell here against LaMarcus Aldridge. It was right there. And he stuffs it down. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Fellas.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
I got ball.
Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
James.
I'm here.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Irving the rebound. Durant across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Slam dunk. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Lakers at the controls right now. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Irving with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to James. Finish that. To Lillard. Oh, emphatic slam.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
DeMarcus Cousins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Cousins. Here comes the screen. LeBron defended by Thompson. Antetokounmpo to Thompson. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Klay Thompson in a matchup with Boogie. To Antetokounmpo. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Irving to James. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Russell with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. To Redick. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Walker into the front court. His guys down 11. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Towns. flushes it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
LeBron into the front court, trailing by 11. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes. And number 0. DeMarcus
From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. Towns, over and back. To Redick.
You've been working on this.
James, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
James to George. Here comes the screen. D'Angelo Russell with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
James.
You're locked up, boy.
5 on the shot clock.
Watch that cut. I got the cut. Watch the cut. Watch the cut.
Karl Anthony Towns. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here, coming left.
Redick to Towns. In the slam.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Here's James for 2. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Walker with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. James, whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell to Horford. Runner here won't go. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys trail by 13 to James. Driving right to the basket. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Russell to Antetokounmpo. Takes stock of the floor. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Giannis with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Russell. Backcourt. Turnover gives them the possession. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
Durant. Aldridge to James.
Trap. Got him. Double.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Los Angeles, they have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Irving to Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so possession will stay right where it is. James. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Antetokounmpo to Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Our opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving to Paul George.
Screen on your right.
Goes to the left side. Durant to Irving.
Trap. Got him. Got him. Hey, watch that back door. Watch that back door.
Down to 5 on the 24.
Cutter. Good attack.
Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lillard to Thompson. Anthony Davis sends it away. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late. Klay Thompson at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Irving. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Dirk delivers. They've been trying to figure this guy out for 20 years, and it's still not working.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Davis. George to Irving. No good. Lakers ball. Antetokounmpo to Thompson. Nowitzki to Antetokounmpo. Klay Thompson against Paul George. Trying to cash in. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Klay Thompson matched up with Durant. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. Long heave from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one.